about that.
Oh, that's okay.
Alright.
Well, I was on the road anyway, and I could hardly hear, so that's good. But yeah, like I don't know. It's just, and the fact that you were up and screaming and stuff. I don't scream at Tracy. Her father doesn't scream at Tracy. I don't see why any man should scream at her. If there's any two that should, I think it would be between one of us two. I don't think that even as her
How long have you guys
employer,
been dating? How long have you guys been dating?
that's not important, sir. I mean,
Oh,
it
okay.
really isn't. I mean, the point
No,
is that
here's the bottom line.
verbally attack my girlfriend, and
The
no
bottom
other
line
man is
is
going to do
that
it.
there's issues between me and you and me and Tracy, and I'm willing to deal with the ones that are between me and you with you. And I owe an apology to Tracy because of the way I talked to her. Hopefully she'll accept that. And I also need to apologize to her mom if she'll accept it because I've known her mom for almost my whole life, and I feel bad about doing that to her daughter. And I'm surprised that I lost my cool like that. But there's been several things that have built up to that. But I should never let that happen. But as far as what I said about you, you're right. I don't know you from Adam, and I'm sorry. And hopefully you accept my apology. If not, I'm sorry.
Well, I'll accept your apology, but I mean, it's not just gonna be that easy. I mean, and in the fact that I have the recordings, and you're like, oh well, he has no connections. You basically put me down like I'm a nobody. And I know about you. I know you're an ex-state trooper. I know all about you. I know you have a brother Travis, a sister April. I do my research. I have investigators just the
That's
same. I
what I'm going to
work in
find
the
out. Yeah,
public.
I mean, listen. I don't know what you're saying, but you're just not going to. You do what you feel like you need to do. I did what I should do as a man and apologize to you for things I said about you when I don't know you. You're right.
And the slanderous remarks from Carol in public saying I was in prison, that's slander. Like, and if it happens in your
Carol only
workplace
heard that.
by your
Tracy said that.
no, Tracy never said that.
Okay.
I have recordings, sir. Like, you can't just
That's
up and
fine.
say
That's
that.
fine. That's fine.
Like,
We
I've
don't know
never
you.
been to
Carol doesn't
prison.
know you. I don't know you. None of us know you. If you weren't in prison, hey, I'm sorry I said it. That's what I understood from your girlfriend. I don't know you,
I never
and
I
she
said
mean,
never told me directly.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, as for Carol, I mean, if she's doing it in your workplace, then that's something that, you know, you're responsible for your employees. If they are slandering people in
She
public,
did nothing
especially,
wrong. Listen, do you know what? Do you know anything about the slander law?
yeah, slander is whenever you sit there and you make a false accusation about somebody to defame their character, sir. I am very up in touch with the law. I know you were a law enforcement officer, but that's criminal.
Absolutely.
Yes, well, I
Listen.
myself, I work
If
in.
you're threatening something, go ahead. For real.
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
threatening, sir. I don't threaten people. Like, that's childish and immature. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm
Yeah.
just
Go
saying
ahead.
that
Listen, I thought you were calling to be professional, and I was having a professional conversation back
and
with
I
you.
am, and I'm just
If
saying that
you want to
something
try
needs
to
to be done
threaten me
about this.
by saying it's not over, then do what you feel you need to do.
I'm just
I
saying
don't
that.
have listen. The problems I have with Tracy aren't with you. You're just another a boyfriend in her life, and I don't know you from Adam, and I don't need to deal with you when it comes to Tracy.
Well, then why was it
I'll deal
brought?
with Tracy. If
Why
she
was
wants
it?
to talk to me,
Why
if
was
she
it?
doesn't, I understand because she's
Why
probably
was it?
upset with me.
But why was it brought into the workplace? If you don't know me, you don't have nothing
Because
against me. But
listen,
yeah, you can.
this all started from you. This all
No,
started because she brought you here. Carol made her take you home, and as a result, she started to post stuff on Facebook that wasn't true.
no, it's very true, sir. I did not. I went in there to be a paying customer and was told I had to leave for absolutely no
Who told you
reason.
you had to leave?
Carol told Tracy to go on break. The time cards, we have copies of the time cards where she was made immediately to punch out. She wasn't even on the clock, and Carol told her to come get her. We was outside smoking. She wasn't on the clock.
Absolutely.
I,
She's not allowed to bring people here.
I'm allowed to. So what? I'm not allowed to eat somewhere? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
You're allowed to eat here, but if that was made clear to anybody, you would have been allowed to stay here. That's not the issue.
But
The
it should
issue
have.
is you're not. The issue is she is not allowed to bring someone like you here with her.
Someone like me.
Boyfriend, cousin, brother.
Wait, her cousin drove her around on deliveries before. Is that not true?
What is it?
Her cousin, you let her cousin, who came down, a woman, take her on deliveries when her car was broke down, correct?
Whose cousin? I don't know who you're talking
Tracy's cousin. And when her car was broke down, she was driving her around on deliveries.
about. I don't know anything about Tracy's cousin. Now, is it possible that happened in the past? I guess it's possible. I don't remember.
I mean, but the mess. Like I said, I can talk to you and I can be civil, but the whole Carol thing, I want something done with her. And if not, I mean, I will go to the public, and I know I'm not threatening you, sir, but I am saying where you said I have no connections, I know nobody. Are you familiar with Bob Kendrick?
I don't listen. I don't care who anybody is.
You don't
Okay,
care who
I don't
anybody
care.
is?
Most people who know me know that I try to do business the right way. Was I unprofessional last night? I did go out of the bounds of where I should have gone. There's absolutely no question.
And that alone right there is
And
work.
Carol is her aunt, and if Carol has things to say about you and things to try to say to try to steer Tracy in the right direction, that's the way it goes.
In
I
the
can't help
right
that.
in the right direction, which means away
Carol
from
has
me.
known her for way longer than you have. Carol watched her be born. That is her aunt. There's no blood with you and Tracy.
Well, they're
I mean,
okay.
You have no right to say what Carol can say to her no more than I do.
Well, yeah, I kind of do. Whenever
Carol
it's in
strictly
the
told her to take you home because she wasn't allowed to have anybody with her.
Carol told her.
And you get all mad about it and try. It's pretty clear you're a controlling person, and that's okay. That's up to you. But you don't have to get this upset to where you take it to this level.
Well,
This
so
all stemmed because you wanted to throw stuff on Facebook.
yeah, and it's the
And
truth. I didn't lie in any way. I did not.
you didn't. Well,
I did not fabricate one
no one
thing.
here asked you to leave.
Yeah, no, they was Carol straight up told Tracy, "Hey,
What was on
you tell
Facebook
him."
was that you were looking at a menu, you and your girlfriend.
I
and
was
you had
looking
to
at it.
take
I was looking at a menu. Yes,
your girlfriend,
100%
and then
fact.
you were telling asked to leave, and that is not true.
Well, no. I was looking at a menu. Tracy was called back in the kitchen. I went in with her. That's why I said with my girl. She was not sitting with me by any means. She was directly called back to the kitchen and was told that if she didn't tell me, then Carol was going to. And that would have been completely stupid and ignorant. I don't know where you get your facts from, but I really think you need to, do a little bit more looking into things. Because
The facts are, you were here with her. She is not allowed to be here with her.
You came in to
That's
eat.
the fact.
I came in to eat.
I went
And
into
I'm sorry that offended you. I'm sorry that offended you that Carol asked her to take you home.
I mean, and then the comments, like Carol's sitting there saying that I'm going to hit her, that I'm controlling, and then you saying I'm controlling, that's a dickhead thing to say. And I don't mind telling you that's a fucking dickhead thing to say. Like, you don't know me, and you're still calling me controlling. Like, I don't care if you know anything about me, then check my history, ex-cop or not. That doesn't bother me. I am not going to be degraded by you, your employees, by anybody. And when it happens in the workplace, that, sir, is against the law. That is a violation of workers' rights. No matter if it's her aunt or not, that is a violation of workers' rights.
It's a violation of workers' rights for Carol to talk to Tracy about you.
Yes, it is. A personal life is to stay outside the workplace. A workplace is a working environment. It is not a place.
Do what you feel you need to do. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to be talking about you ever again.
That's
If you
good.
feel like you want to try to do something, more power to you. I've told you that I'm sorry. I should have never said anything to you, but I'm not going to kiss your ear. Okay?
Well, just so you
I
know.
have some apologies to make to Debbie and also to Tracy, and I'm going to try to do that if they want to hear them. Because I went outside of how I should have been last night. There's no question about that. But listen, if you don't accept my apology, you do what you feel you need to do. Okay?
Okay, yes,
I'm
sir.
glad to talk to you, and I'm not going to take any threats from you either.
I'm not threatening you. Like, I don't threaten people, sir. That would be
You're
against the
telling
law
me
on my part.
It's not going to end here. What does that mean?
That is stating that I will go to the media. I will go to the press. I will expose you for what has took place. I don't threaten people,
That's
sir.
fine.
That's
fine.
what I
That stuff
do.
happens every day.
It's just
I put
the.
up with a lot of crap from Tracy. You don't know that side of it, though, because she doesn't tell you that side of it.
I'm not concerned with that side. I'm concerned
I know
about
you're
this
not.
side.
All you're caring about is someone stepped on your toes and you don't like it.
No,
That's all you care about.
no, I'm talking about decency and in the workplace, and saying
There's
what.
other people that work here that tell you I'm very decent, and Tracy will too. Besides last night,
Okay,
I've
well,
been very good to her. I let her walk all over me because I have a history with Tracy and with her family.
yeah, you brought her
Let
dead
walk all
sister
over
up
me, and I
too.
should have gotten rid of her a long time ago.
Yeah, why did you bring her dead sister up last night? Yeah, that's on there too. I think that's a little.
I don't care what's on there, dude. I didn't say anything. Well, I was out of line with my professionalism. Aside from that, I didn't bring up anything. I don't even know who her dad's sister is.
You don't know her. Tracy's listening to you right now, and yeah, you went to school with. You know Amy. You knew Amy.
Oh, that's not her dad's sister. That's her
No,
sister.
her dead sister. You said that there was smarts in her, and yes, and you stated that.
If I grew up with Amy, and I'm allowed to bring her up, and that's none of your business, dude.
Well, it's about to be everybody's business. So, and Tracy's heard everything you had to say.
Listen, you don't affect me one bit.
Okay, well,
I tried to be professional to you. I tried to tell you that I'm sorry. You are going way overboard. This is ridiculous.
because you don't want a lawsuit. That's why you're basically saying this.
I don't care about a lawsuit. You have none. Try it.
So,
I don't care about a lawsuit.
so I wasn't told to leave for no reason. You know, I couldn't eat there. You didn't.
Someone told you to leave.
You didn't just sit. You didn't call me a fag or a cocksucker or
You think you're going to be able to sue me for that? Are you kidding me? Go ahead and sue me, bud.
Well, no. See, the fun part is that it happened in the workplace, and
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Go ahead and try it. Find an attorney that's going to handle that for you.
Okay,
Find one.
I most definitely will. I most definitely will. And you have
Bring it
a
on.
you have
Bring
a
it on.
you have a wonderful day, Mr. Crabtree.
You too. Goodbye.
Well, as there you can see, Mr. Crabtree is sitting there and still talking shit, and he don't think that I'm going to go public with it. Well, y'all got to hear the whole phone call, and he thinks that I can't do anything about him harassing people and his employees slandering me and all that good stuff. So I guess we'll just stay tuned. But I just wanted to give you guys a live and up front listen in on exactly what this guy's about and what he does, and you know, just to show that, you know, he will admit to his wrongs, but his wrongs won't just be swept under the rug. So with that being said, stay tuned for more.